Welcome to the final audio. You made it. It's the last one. It's me. I'm here to show you the thing I produced. I don't have much history making music, okay? I quit the piano after 3 years because my teacher graduated and I didn't want to go on anymore. I didn't care enough. That was in the 5th grade. I've done mixing and mastering a little bit, more mixing, and I've done some like audio effects with my job. That's about it. So I had a MIDI keyboard, Ableton Live 11 Lite, and a Dream. I upgraded to Ableton Intro 12 because it doubled the amount of tracks I could have, and also it was on a Black Friday sale, and I caved. I spent money. I'm sorry. So this is how I did it. Pretty much, I'm going to be showing you the effects I did, the instrumental song I kind of made. Everything has 3 effects on it, about give or take. It's a verb, it's compression, and it's EQ. EQ, I'm picking and choosing what frequencies of noise I want to be the good ones and what I want to be the bad ones, and I remove the bad ones and I boost the good ones. Compression, the super loud stuff I squish down so it's not as loud. Everything sounds more even. Verb, I put it in a place where it belongs. I can show you this in practice. You know what these things are, I assume, I hope, probably, maybe. It's good to know if you don't. So this guitar, I don't have a real guitar. I had a dulcimer effect in Ableton Live 11. When I got 12, I got this acoustic guitar sound, which was great because I had to like mess with the dulcimer until then. But I started with this little low kind of plunk, and then I added in those like higher hits that step down. But if you hear this without the verb, it's louder. It's closer up in your ears. It's like it's right there. The guitar is in your ears. Get it out of there, okay? We're gonna kind of put it back in a place. The whole vibe I'm going for is like an indie ethereal vibe. Okay, we're going super vibey. I want everything to have a lot of like cutting off those higher frequencies, and that way a lot of low pass filters so that we have it more muffled and echoey. That's the whole vibe we're going for. And at the start, you're not going to really understand it. Once you have 12 layers all in, it's going to sound a lot better that we took out those parts. So a lot of times with guitars, what you're going to do is you have 2 guitars and you're going to pan one left, pan one right. They're going to be different guitars making slightly different sounds. It really adds to the layers. So I don't have 2 guitars. Well, I kind of do. I have 2 effects. This one is louder and plunkier, and this one I named it Strum, even though it's just echoey. Don't hurt me, guitar people. And since this second one is quieter, it's panned furthermore, so you notice it. This one is panned only a little bit. It gives you that nice layer. Next thing I added was this bass. Actually, I want to show you the EQ curve first because I'm breaking down EQ. This is what it is without it. With it, this is super muddy if we have these frequencies in. That's it boosted. So I cut them out and it's a lot crisper and clearer. I didn't like this frequency, so I got rid of it. Also, so bass is next. I really went with a simple bass line. Okay, it's just 4 notes, then it steps down, 4 notes, steps down, and then back up. This one is just that driving thing. You're just getting that substance. And this one, this is the real drive. I said the wrong term earlier. I just really wanted you to be able to feel it. Next thing I added, and these EQ curves are nothing special. I just boosted that low end because that's what you want in bass. You have to boost what you want and get rid of what you don't want. I added these string stabs next, okay? Just 3 notes. I loved how it sounded. I've heard things like it in songs, and I just wanted it. That one doesn't sound good on its own. Once there's all the layers in, it sounds better, I promise. I also was like, what if I added a melody? And so this is where I went crazy on EQ. So we just have this church verb. It's a super like far throw verb. We're just making it super spacey, ethereal, put it super far away. That's the idea with this verb. Without this EQ, this is what our strings sound like. Notice how harsh that is? The curve is insane. This is insane. So this low pass filter cuts off those high frequencies. I really hated what these sounded like. So we got rid of those. And then this is gonna be crazy. Listen to this. That frequency specifically hurt my ears so bad. It's a lot worse if you're wearing headphones, I think. So I got rid of it. And now those are just like super spacey. I'm saying spacey a lot. I'm sorry. Kevin Spacey reference. Next thing I added was another layer. Just something kind of like rhythmic-y and melody. Another thing that you can focus on. If you look for different instruments, you can individually pick them out, but they all hopefully blend together well. And the way that you make them blend together, high pass, low pass. Low pass is making everything like less present. And then this is getting rid of the low frequencies that we don't really need, preventing muddiness. A lot of those lower frequencies building up together across 12 tracks will be super muddy, and it's gross. That's the technical term they use for it. I'm trying to think of a synonym, but I can't. It's not good. I don't like it. So I cut them out. Next thing that I added, what did I add next? Oh, I added these guys. These are just, I think they're from the string melody. It's some bells. It's super quiet. It's repeated. And then I added an oboe because my buddy from high school played the oboe. Oh, that's actually a different melody. Interesting. But those are just more layers in there. And I was really inspired. This is actually not even the genre I'm going for, but a Stromae song, the French artist, he has one where it has like the melody and the melody that the song is singing, that he's singing, and then underneath it, there's just like another melody that shows up. It's like, whoa, there's a second melody. What's that doing there? And I just love it so much. It's a lot of fun. So I kind of wanted to get that kind of second melody vibe going, which mainly is from these, but then these guys really help deliver that. Next thing I added strings. I love strings. These guys are just gonna be chilling there in the background. They have a crazy EQ curve probably too. Yeah, I wanted more high end with these. There's so much low end building up. We can't have it. I will not have that. And I kind of played around with the panning of these. I'm trying to get like a spacey kind of ocean wavy vibe going. And so I added this second layer of strings, which has a tape cassette plugin in, which is just static. If you heard that kind of like sweeping static, that's from these glue strings. It's just another layer of sound that's all adding together to hopefully make one nice sound. And then that's both of these strings added together without the glue strings with them. I feel like these add a little bit more fullness to the kind of background strings. Then I added the Sporkle. This is another subtle addition, but I love it so much. It's called Seashore Pad, and I love it because it sounds like waves on a seashore. I wanted that kind of sound. Here you can hear it better. It's just like waves on a beach, a little bit of sparkle. And then lastly, I added a piano because I was like, how do I have 11 tracks and no piano? And that's just these chords repeated. So I'm gonna leave you with just this section of the thing. Don't hate it too much. Have a great day, or at least a tolerable one. I didn't use the verb bus. I'm sorry, don't hurt me. The reason I didn't is because I wanted more control over every single individual verb. And so I can just add a verb. So I did that. I wanted each verb to be different. I did use a guitar bus though. This is just for leveling. I wanted to have my mix of guitars right and then you know, make them louder or quieter in the mix. I mean, I don't want it. Thanks for putting up with me. Have a tolerable day. And thanks, Ronnie.